Hello, I'm Axel Glemarec, and this is my business partner, Mitchell Cash. We represent Contractor, and we have a proposal which will save contractors a ton of time on managing their finances and employees, and will give them more time to concentrate on other important aspects of their business. Currently, tradesmen such as carpenters, plumbers, electricians who run their own business have to manage their finances and employees by going from service to service. For example, if a plumber wanted to invoice an employee, they would have to write the invoice and within the next few days continually check their bank account to ensure that the payment has come through. These tradesmen will also have several accounts for different purposes, such as one for buying supplies, one for paying employees, and one which receives payments from customers. And as they are contractors, they may also have one for their quarterly tax payments. These tradesmen will also then need to log into all their separate bank accounts to view and manage their finances. When these small business owners get a call from a new job, they would have to call up all their employees to see who is the closest to the job. Through the combinations of several services, these tasks will be integrated into a single smartphone application. The services from Udel's Money Center and Small Business Suite, Google Maps Coordinate, Sales Binder and Paymate will all be integrated into Contractor to create a simple to use application which will help contractors managing their finances and employees.
Tradesmen will now only have to open up the Contractor app and they will be able to create invoices, manage all their bank accounts from one location and get notifications when invoices have been paid by customers and when they are overdue on their accounts. They will also be able to track where their employees currently are, which will make it easy to find which employee is the closest to an emergency job. They'll be able to show the location of the job on the Maps application so the employees can easily find the new job. They will also have the ability to receive instant payments from customers on site. Contractor will save these small businesses owners a huge amount of money and time each week as they previously had to go into each individual application to access these services. It also means that the owners will not have to continually go through their banking records to see if these invoices have been paid, as Contractor will cross-check this automatically. This service will be a tradie's best friend and will manage their finances and employees. This allows the business owner to concentrate on other important aspects of their business. The four services are technically combined through the use of their individual APIs, taking data from each other to combine and create Contractor. Through the use of a smartphone and the device's GPS data, integrated with Google Maps Coordinate, an employer will be able to locate the closest available employee at the time of a new job. A contractor will receive a notification of the upcoming job and will be able to check in to the job once he has arrived, which will subsequently show his employer that he is unavailable until the job is complete. Once the job is complete, the contractor will then need to bill his customer, update the inventory records if stock is taken, and maintain a customer database if necessary. This can all be done through Contractor by way of integration with SaleBinder.com's APIs to make use of their customer relationship management, stock control and invoicing modules. This will organise, automate and synchronise certain business processes by taking data like customer names and details and building a relational database on the customer and producing an invoice that will be attached to the customer's profile. This is a great way to improve your company's marketing and customer service. Once an invoice has been generated in relation to the job just completed, the mobile worker will be able to accept payment immediately by credit or debit card through Paymate. Paymate will gather the data from SalesBinder.com, like amount due and reference number, and allow for payment to be made with your smartphone acting like an FPOS terminal. This is a great way for a business to improve overall cash flow and offering a cost-effective way to receive the money that the client owes you in the shortest time frame. These services are then able to push data to Yodel and check it against your bank account to confirm when a payment is received and whether a payment is overdue and notify you of such an event. This will happen by Yodel cross-checking your bank account data like your credits and debits against certain invoice numbers and due dates. And now we'll swap over to Axel, who will show you a demonstration of how the program will work.
Hello. These are the main screens that will be displayed in the Contractor application. On the left we have the loading screen, which will be displayed when the application is opening. On the right we have the screen that you'll next be redirected to. The user has the ability to log in, and through the bottom navigation bar they can then get to the SalesBinder app, the Udel's Money Center and Business Suite app, Google Maps Coordinate app, and the Paymate app. They also have the options to click the Register, About Us and Help button. Here we have how the new services will be displayed through the Contractor app. Top left we have Udel's app, then bottom left we have the Paymate app, top right we have Google's Coordinates app, and bottom right we have the sales binder application. This flowchart illustrates how the contractor mashup application flows between the business owner and employees. It shows how the owner uses the Google Maps coordinates to communicate and find the employee. The employee then uses PayMate to send the customer money to the owner, who can then use the UDL and sales binder applications. This BP model shows the multiple paths which can be taken when using contractor. Different paths can be taken depending on whether parts are needed, whether they are in stock or not, and whether the customer is paying on the spot or using an alternative method. The users of Contractor will find that all these services included in the mashup will have huge advantages for their business. Unfortunately, some of these services also have minor constraints. The Maps application's main advantage is that it allows users to locate all their employees with just a click of a button. This improves efficiency in the business, as it means that the owner could see that one employee is only 5 minutes away from the new job, so they would send them to the job instead of sending an employee who's on the other side of the town. The application also allows them to pin the location of the new job on the map, so that the employee can easily and quickly find the new site. This creates a hassle-free experience. Problems with this application are that if the employee is in the location with no cellular reception, that they would not be able to be tracked on the application. The Sales Binder service main advantage are that it can create digital invoices on the spot, which can be emailed straight to the client. It also means that the contractor also has all these invoices saved in an easy to find folder in their phone. There are minimal constraints with Sales Binder, just that it needs an internet connection to work. The UDL and Small Business Suite service will have the most advantages for business owners who will have bank accounts with several banks. The advantage are that the user can see all their separate bank account information at one place. This makes it easy for them to manage their finances by easily being able to see if any accounts are lower than they should be. For example, if they were aware that a large sum of money was going to be withdrawn soon for a purchase of supplies, then they could go into their account that the client pays bills into and transfer the money from there to the supplies account. Functionality can still be maintained through a mobile device web browser. The PayMate service means that the mobile workers can receive credit card payments on site. This means payments are instantly received and they no longer need to chase up overdue payments. The negatives about this service is that it needs an additional card reading device to be purchased, but it only costs $19.95. The batch transactions are limited to 200 records and are required to be processed within 5 working days. It also cannot receive payments larger than $9,999. As an overall mashup of these services, there are several constraints which could cause minor inconvenience to the user. If users did not state the invoice number when paying the bill, then the service would not be able to recognize that the payment has been paid. This would require the small business owner to occasionally check for any incorrectly named payments, and they would have to cross-check these payments themselves.
Currently, there are no apps on the market that can offer an employer such a consolidated feature list of services that can be used by their mobile workers to manage their inventory straight from their phones, create invoices on the fly, and receiving payment as soon as the job is complete. Although these services and services like these can be accessed individually, it is not time effective for a mobile worker to be having to check multiple different applications throughout the day just to confirm whether he has enough stock, whether payments are overdue, or the location of his employees or next job. This idea will impact any industry that employs mobile workers, as it allows them to save on costs and arguably, more importantly, save on time. Time that can be spent on other aspects of the business, such as marketing and the time frame in which a customer can be helped. Currently, the app is still in development stage, implementing all of the previously mentioned services. However, we will continue to work with our service providers and work towards contractors' future goals. For example, we'll be negotiating with PayMate to see if such limits like the $9,999 maximum payment limit can be raised. We would also like to tie this all together with a desktop version of the application so it makes it even easier for an employer to manage and run his business. We believe that Contractor is a much needed service in today's mobile industry and would reduce costs and save a ton of time for the enterprise.
We're really excited to be announcing Contractor, and we hope you guys are excited about it as we are.
Hopefully, Contractor will become a mobile worker's best friend.